It's okay.
So a whole foot washed away.
But the rain kept going and the whole property was flooded. And the newly installed crossing that we were so happy with it's completely gone. And now we aren't gonna be able to get a power truck across because this was our crossing to get utilities.
So this was supposed to help us with erosion, but as you can see, it's not very strong, and things have eroded. 5 foot. It was 12 foot, now it's 5 foot.
This side is definitely washing out. You can still see behind, but it's not nearly as bad, of course, as this side. And what it looks like happened is, based on the way all the gravel is kind of out there and all this water is here, it seems like the water probably ran down the hill, maybe overflowed the culvert, probably needs a bigger pipe, and then washed that way. And then also, I guess whatever water was washing down came through here, because there used to be that mound, which is called a berm, and then when it was taken out to use for this crossing, there was nothing to break the flow of the water. So apparently we need to add those back, reinforce, add the ones back over here. Honestly, I think we're just gonna have to start over completely. I guess the problem now is that a lot more dirt is missing. So it's gonna be pretty expensive to have that brought in. Part of me is wondering, like, is this even a place that you should try to make a crossing? You know, is it just because this was an exceptional amount of water? Or is this a bad place to try to put a crossing at all? As you saw on the first day, when it started raining, about a foot was gone, which was disappointing, but we just had no idea that it was going to turn into something like this. So we've got to see how the rest of the property held up, and we're a little bit scared.
Now this would be really pretty cool if this was our always a
Yeah,
river right
that'd
here.
be beautiful. There's something that washed.
Oh yeah, it's a barrel.
What do y'all think that is?
I'm sad about our bridge, but this is pretty cool.
Well, our road did hold up pretty good.
Thought about that.
Has some divots, but
Not bad.
not too bad. The watermelons were happy in the rain, but the goats were not.
Look at baby May standing on the salt block. And they were all in the trough trying to not be on the ground. A new goat house was pretty far off, but we really didn't go do it. Baby, okay, we're gonna build y'all's house.
Fixing this up for them was actually one of our first projects, but apparently they would rather suffer in here. So even though the workshop was kind of our current priority, we're gonna have to adjust and hopefully finish that up as quickly as possible so that we can get to work on the new goat house, because the rain just revealed all kinds of problems that we have got to address. Not to mention how we're gonna fix this.
So it's about 15 to here. So 3 times 15 times 1.5. So that's 67.5, 22.5 cubic yards.
Oh my God.
It just occurred to me that it needs to be more than that. this mound went all the way over to at least here. Yeah.
And then there's dirt missing on the other side too. It's a much bigger problem than when we started. We didn't have a problem when we started. Now it's a really big problem. So realistically, how much do y'all think it would cost to fix this? Like actually really do a good job.
Like when you say do a really good job, you mean redo it?
Redo it, but better.
I don't know, what do you count our time and labor?
Free.
A little bit more than what we spent the first time.
I don't think so, because you can't fill it with sandy dirt or you'll have the same problem.
Needs more clay.
I found some people on Facebook who sell it. I don't know where they get it or how they bring it, but they said $50 a yard delivered.
That's exactly what you want.
We're still working to finish up the workshop before my dad's knee surgery, but the culvert just keeps getting worse. And the goat house is urgent, so we are going to get to work on that. Just a few small projects before we get back to our house build.